Hello firearm safety students, it's me Sam Kim with a new video. I know I don't come up with a lot of new videos. Yeah, I'm not very good at making videos. I'm a firearms guy, not a video guy. Anyway, this video will address the new laws regarding the handgun ban or handgun transfer freeze law. So, a lot of my students ask me this during class, and I have to update them about the current laws because a lot of people, unless you're tracking this every day, watching the news, you probably don't fully understand what's going on with this. So, handguns are not banned. There was a bill passed, Bill C-21, that in its spirit was the Handgun Transfer Freeze Law. This was passed October 21st, 2022. What does it mean? The restricted handguns, like all restricted firearms, whether they're handguns or rifles or restricted shotguns, they're all registered firearms. They're registered to you as an individual owner, much like a motor vehicle, just like a car. So what does that mean? It means if you don't have a handgun as of that date in October, you get to own 0 handguns, okay? For the people who already own handguns, just say you have 5 handguns, you can only own those 5 handguns for the rest of your life until they change a law, which could be never or could be, I don't know, next election. Who knows? I don't have a crystal ball. I can't predict the future. But for now, no one can buy or sell handguns. Okay? How did this all start? So I'm going to get into this. I'm not trying to be political at all. I'm just updating you with the events that happened in the past. Okay, but we all know in Canada, there's certain political parties that support gun ownership and the other ones not so much, right? So I don't care how you vote. Okay, everyone is welcome to my class. Okay, I'm just explaining what happened. So the government proposed this law May 31st, 2022, last year. Okay, so they said we're gonna start a handgun transfer freeze law. So what did all the RPAL holders do in response to that? We bought all the handguns in Canada within like 2 weeks. 2 weeks, all the handguns were gone. Okay, yeah, some of the local gun stores in my area, you know, the display cases, the counters, they usually display all the handguns, empty, just dust bunnies and gun racks. That's it. We bought them all up. Okay, yeah, that's what happened. And every shipment that came into Canada, every shipment of handguns, we bought them all. Just boom. Okay, so how about the people who already had handguns? Well, think about it. Let's say you bought a handgun every year for the past 30 years. How much is a handgun? It could be anywhere from $300 for a piece of crap handgun or like $5,000 awesome space gun, race gun, you know, the ones you see on John Wick and stuff. Yeah, those are really expensive. So let's say average price for a handgun is $1,000 and you bought one $1,000 gun every year for 30 years. What are you going to do with your $30,000 worth of handguns? Well, they could actually appreciate in value, right? Because just like any asset, like a car, if it's rare or beautiful or hard to find, precious, then the price goes up. So maybe could even those 30 handguns be worth 50,000. What are you gonna do? Especially if you're older, you're near retirement, you want to buy an RV, drive around North America, buy a boat, buy a place in Florida. Well, you're gonna sell all your handguns, and that's what all the older collectors did. They flooded the market with their used and collectible handguns. All those guns were sold out too. There's so many guns sold in such a short period of time that the government actually imposed handgun importation ban. So many handguns were bought that they wanted to cut off the supply because there was this run on guns and they looked really bad as a result of it. So the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Melanie Joly, in August 2022, she canceled all the handgun importation permits for all handgun or firearms distributors here in Canada. That's how many guns we bought. Anyway, so what happens with those guns? Well, we still own them. and we can still use them. But is there a buyback program in place? No, there's no buyback program in place for handguns. There's no more transfer of handguns. What happens if I die? What happens if I die in a car accident tomorrow? That's possible. Hopefully not. But when someone dies, that handgun has to be transferred to someone else if it's in the will, right? If it's a part of your estate and you want someone else to have it, like your next of kin, your son, your daughter, your nephew, your wife, well, that's another transfer. That can't happen anymore because of this law. So if I die in a car crash tomorrow, all those handguns that I have in my estate have to be sent to the police station for destruction for $0 compensation. Yeah, that's what the law says. Pretty crazy, huh? You can understand why some people are upset about this. Am I upset about it? Well, I hope I live a very long time. Well, think about it. What in your personal possessions has the government made it illegal for you to bestow on someone you love? Okay, leave to somebody. I'm pretty sure handguns are the only thing, yeah, that you cannot, transfer. You cannot give to your daughter, your nephew, or your son. So effectively, because of this handgun transfer freeze law, any handguns that you actually own have been devalued to the amount of $0 because you can't sell them, you can't trade them, you can't give them away, you can't do anything with them. You're stuck with them until you die, and if you die, those guns have to be surrendered to the police for destruction for $0 compensation. Of course, like many videos that I post on this YouTube channel, you can read all about this. I highly recommend you go to my website, click on FAQs, and read this stuff on your own time. And as with all regulations and laws, I can't answer all your questions in the comment section. I appreciate your comments. I know you guys have questions. I cannot give you any legal advice. I'm not a police officer. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know anything about laws, okay? I'm just a gun instructor, firearms instructor, and yeah, I don't know anything about laws. I know I look like a cop, yeah. I might, look like I'm clean cut and I look big and intimidating like some police officers, not that they are, but yeah, I'm not a cop, okay? My wife, okay, she cuts my hair like this so I can't talk to any other new people, all right? So go, if you want to know about laws, always go to the RCMP Firearms Program website, okay? That's where all the new laws, all the new gun bans, and all the new information regarding rules and regulations are all centralized on the RCMP Canadian Firearms Program website. And as a firearms owner, you should already be familiar with that website because that's where all the administration regarding your PAL is done. If you want to change your address, you want to contact the CFO, you can find her number there, okay? If you want to apply for your PAL, that's all done online now. It's a new thing. Oh, I want to share this new thing. When you apply for the PAL, you know my other video about how to apply for the PAL application? Yeah, see how I guide you through the paperwork? That was like a year ago. Okay, the RCMP just figured out this thing called the internet. Yeah, you can submit your PAL application online. And of course, that is the best and fastest way to apply for the PAL. They want you to apply online. It's better, it's faster. So yeah, you can scan your course report after your course into a PDF file. Ever heard about one of those? They're pretty cool. And you can submit your photo digitally into a JPEG file. JPEG. Yeah. So if you're going to apply for your PAL, highly recommend you do it online. So how do I feel about the handgun transfer freeze law? I follow all the laws, okay? I don't really have an opinion on it. I can't really voice my opinion on that kind of stuff here because I'm an instructor, but I guess you can kind of guesstimate what my opinion of all these new laws are. Okay, I was in the Army for 23 years working for the federal government. Okay, I'm really good at following all the rules and regulations, as crazy as they may seem. Okay, I'm a soldier. by nature, I follow all the rules and regulations. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you could please, don't forget, hit like and subscribe. I'll try to come out with more videos in the future. I appreciate all your support, and I hope you can share this video with your friends and your family who are looking into getting in firearms and they want a better explanation on what's going on with the new handgun transfer freeze law. After this video, don't forget to go to my next new video, which is about why you should still take the restricted course, or why we still offering the restricted license course. Thanks so much, guys. Stay safe.